these are breaking inputs. We are learning that JDU chief and Bihar's Chief Minister Nitish Kumar has finally broken his silence on his party's 5 MLAs joining the BJP in Manipur. He has called it a conspiracy by the BJP to weaken the opposition parties. Let's listen in to what JDU chief and Bihar CM has to say.
अन्य पार्टियों से लोगों को अपनी तरफ लाना और खींचना, ये सब काम करके जो कर रहे हैं, तो ये कोई है संवैधानिक चीज है? ये कोई सही काम है? ये कोई ये आप समझ रहे हैं ना, जो दूसरे लोगों पर कहते हैं। तो आप सोच लीजिए कि किस तरह का चल रहा है। इसलिए सभी दो विपक्ष के लोग एकजुट होंगे तो 2024 के चुनाव में जो देश की जनता का है वो निर्णय बहुत अच्छा आ जाएगा।
All right, we're joined in by Saurabh Rathore for more details on this. Saurabh, this indeed seems like a very disturbed Nitish Kumar, of course, calling it unconstitutional what the BJP is doing. But should we say this is just the beginning of problems for the JDU?
Yes, indeed. Nitish Kumar is seen in a huddle right now, and he was a bit irritated by the political development that is going on. He said that these MLAs had come to Patna for greeting him. All the 5 MLAs had come in the last month. So now these type of political developments are irritating him. He says he's also blaming the BJP of the kind of new politics which is not acceptable to the people of India. He says that there are some the people who are trying to poach MLAs, he's receiving information about them, and sooner or later they'll be revealed. Also, he says that this democracy is in danger and it is not constitutional, these MLAs going into BJP. So these all allegations Nitish Kumar is making is obvious, because the MLAs in Arunachal also, there were 7 seats that was won by the JDU MLAs, and all the 7 MLAs have moved it's BJP, and now it's Manipur where 5 MLAs have joined BJP. So it's a big blow to the JDU and Nitish Kumar especially.
Absolutely, certainly a big blow to the JDU and Nitish Kumar. Having said that, Saurabh, this is also a huge political embarrassment for Nitish Kumar, because earlier we also heard MP Sushil Modi taking a jibe at Nitish Kumar, saying that it is time for Manipur and Arunachal to be JDU Mukt.
Yes, Nitish Kumar commented on his tweet and said that it will be JDU Mukt Bharat, because see, in a couple of days back, KCR had come to Patna and he had pitched for a united opposition when BJP Mukt Bharat was the slogan in that, the PC that he conducted, and he said that they will all unite and BJP Mukt Bharat will be, witnessed. Now, in fact, contrary to this, Sushil Modi has tweeted that it will be JDU Mukt Bharat, as Manipur and Arunachal have washed away and all the MLAs have left the party. So it's an embarrassment for the party on the day when a national executive meeting is still on at JDU office in Patna. Just a day before these MLAs shifting to BJP is an embarrassment to the BJP, the Chief Minister of Bihar. So his pitch of forming a united opposition, it's a dent on that, because this will not give a right message to the central leaders of the state who are trying to form a united opposition against the BJP. In fact, Nitish Kumar is saying that the BJP will be decimated to just 50 seats. I don't know how he's so confident about that, but the figures are not, in the favor of Chief Minister right now.
Absolutely. Saurabh, also, what do you make of this timing of all that has been happening shortly after the JDU called off its alliance with the BJP in Bihar? Taking that into consideration, we've seen the kind of defection that's taking place, whether in Arunachal or Manipur. What do you make of these recent setbacks that have been taking place shortly after the alliance with the BJP was called off by the JDU?
On one hand, JDU is claiming that poaching has been done and the MLAs have been paid to come into BJP, and also They are claiming that this is a new kind of politics that BJP is playing now. But if we talk about the BJP leaders about this issue, why did these MLAs came into their party? They are saying that when they contested election in 2019, it was the JDU was in alliance with NDA, and the BJP was the major party. So, looking into the fact that it was an NDA alliance and these MLAs were in support of the NDA government, now that the Nitish has ditched BJP and has joined hands with RJD, they are suspecting that these MLAs are not happy with this new alliance which has formed in Bihar, and that's why this is the reason that these MLAs who were supportive of BJP now has joined the BJP.
All right, Saurabh, I'm going to